Howdy mates, good morning, how are we all doing? It is Saturday, April 22nd, 2023. And by the way, today is the official Earth Day. Though, personally, it should be every day, in my opinion. Just because we do indeed inhabit this planet. So, every day we can take a particular action in improving the health of our planet. So today, I'm actually now visiting a part of the Everglades that I've never been to. So we are still technically in the Big Cypress National Preserve, but the Everglades describes it as a whole, essentially. So, in particular, this is the Kirby Storter roadside park, which is just off of Tamiami Trail. Now, Kirby Storter was actually the individual who was mainly responsible for constructing the Tamiami Trail, which of course connects from as far north as Tampa and all the way as far south as Miami. So you could say he had quite the task. You know, he had to find a way to incorporate the Tamiami Trail to go through the cypress swamp, which, you know, this is in the early 1900s. So we didn't quite have the technology back then as we do now. So you could say his task seemed rather daunting. But see, the thing is, the particular plan is on a budget. And once Kirby Storter reached to Big Cypress, he basically ran out of money because of how much he's already had to construct. So he actually needed help from an individual named Barron Collier, which Collier County is named after him. And he was basically a business magnate and an entrepreneur, so he had a lot of money. And in return of him helping Kirby, he wanted a county named after him. And that's what he got. It was a compromise, you could say. And that's essentially how Big Cypress National Preserve came to exist as well. I mean, at least the designation anyway. This form of landscape has always existed. It's just in 1974, it became a dedicated national preserve as a compromise between the new incoming residents, government officials, and even those who have been calling this place home, the Seminoles and the Miccosukee. Now, frankly, if I really want to know about this land, I would rather want to listen to someone who is Seminole and Miccosukee. Personally, I say that because they have an extended lineage here on these lands. So they know it in and out. But something neat that I wanted to point out to you guys, you know, we are looking at a little bit of a swamp, marshy area. It's kind of like a mix between the two. But you see that Cypress Dome right there? See, a neat thing about cypress, bald cypress to be specific, it literally provides a mirrored landscape of what we're looking at. So let's put it this way. The trees that tend to grow taller, that means the land that they're on is a bit deeper. So like you have this, mirror that, it's deeper. So like where you see some of these trees that are a little stunted in terms of its growth, that means the land isn't as deep. And for another, there's not as much nutrient content either. So that is something that the trees indicate. They can tell you about the landscape that you're looking at. But you can't only see bald cypress here. We've also got pond cypress as well. See, unlike with pond cypress, the needles in this case, they stand a bit more upright. Whereas, let's see if we can find an example. Just bear with me. Oh, that's Carolina wren in the background. And here we go. So like here, this is a bald cypress. So you can see like they're not standing as upright. And the needles are a bit more what you call widespread. They're a bit wider. But a neat thing about both of these trees that I speak of is they're both designated as a deciduous conifer. Now, well, this one's a bit different because the limb has been broken, but naturally they do shed their needles. And as we well know, that really does not happen with cypress trees. Or conifers, pardon me. Conifers usually keep their needles for a couple of years, and then they just restore them quickly. And that's that. Sorry about that. Got a little distracted. I had to see what kind of bird I was looking at, and out that it was just a, what you call it, a Carolina wren. They're so loud. I'm sure you heard it like just a little bit ago in the video. So I was like, can I find them? And I did. But yeah. So if you guys ever have a chance, just check out this boardwalk. It's like half-mile in, half-mile back. So really the intention of me visiting down here in particular is there is an Earth Day festival that I'm planning on attending that is located at the Miccosukee Indian Village. So looking forward to that. I'm sure it's going to be a good time and great opportunity for networking too. So, alright you guys, take it easy, enjoy your weekend, and Journey on a Journey is once again onwards. Take care folks. See ya.